Ty Dillon still all over the back of Blaney's car as we come back to the race. 35 to be exact. And again, the long run speed on this 12 car has just not been there throughout the course of the night. Thanks for everybody coming back into the stream, by the way. Had a decent amount of people watching there. Sorry for the internet disconnection issue at random. I was hoping to get better internet by the end of the week, and it just never came to be. Not living in my own household, so the fact of trying to get it done and get the appointment done is a little bit harder, but oh man! When he tried to shoot the gap underneath Dillon to get him back there, and he couldn't do it. Then you're gonna have to try to run Ty Dillon back down now for that 12th position. Blaney's car starting to fade on the longer run once again. But yeah, I extremely apologize for that, by the way. By the way, I was using my mobile hotspot on my phone, and my battery drained really quick, I guess. I thought I had enough battery for the end of the race, but I guess I didn't. Disconnected on me. Nonetheless, 32 laps to go now, and we'll get to the end of the race perfectly fine here. Problem is, I cannot see the chat at all the rest of the race, but hopefully you guys can bear with me. When you're trying the outside, or that middle lane at least through 3 and 4. Again, he just gets really loose when running the outside, and that's the main reason why he just hasn't ran it today. Trying it through 1 and 2 here. I mean, he wants to give himself a shot of some sort to get right back at Ty Dillon, but he's not able to really do it. Pretty good run though through turns 3 and 4. It's actually 29 laps left, considering the fact that Blaney is a lap down right now. Kid's running a little higher. He's just trying to run a different line than that 13 car so he can try to get right back to him. He pulls into the late going of the race again. Blaney to the outside through 1 and 2. Something he's starting to pick up on. It's a little late in the race to finally figure that out, but oh, a little contact, tried to side draft him. He got hooked on that left rear. Dillon gets sideways and he hangs on to it. As Blaney and Ty Dillon still side by side for 12. Maybe Logano has a problem to bring out the caution, and then this could be the battle for the free pass position. And there is the yellow. Caution's out again. As Almirola leads, that is the 8th caution of the race with 28 laps to go. Again, thanks for everybody coming back after our little bit of a disconnection issue with the internet there. Sorry for that. Late going in the race. And I do not have my phone on for the chat for the end of the race because my phone died. So 4 fresh Goodyear tires coming on this 12 car of Ryan Blaney. As he's going to try to drive through this field. Logano got the free pass there at 11th. Green flag back in the air. Blaney lost a lot of track position, but he's taking the gamble. Taking the 4 fresh tires, hoping it stays drained long enough for him to drive back up there and then hopefully get another yellow by the end of the race. He not only needs a good restart, pretty solid there, at least through turns 1 and 2. He's got about 25 lap fresher tires. A little tight there, 3 wide into 3 and 4 underneath both Nemechek and Tyler Reddick, the 2 rookies. They're still going 3 wide out of Blaney's rear view. Blaney trying to get up there. Nobody on the lead lap pitted. They were trying to keep their track position. And you wonder if Blaney could actually get through the field here. We know he loses grip on the long run, but he's going to have the fresher tires the rest of the race. Can he actually get back on the lead lap, perhaps? And from getting back on the lead lap, then could a caution come out and give himself a shot that way? Guess it's not impossible. The outside of Christopher Bell. I mean, Blaney is moving through the field on these 25 lap fresher tires, and on this racetrack in particular, again, we have mentioned over the course of the night how much fresh tires mean at this place with all the bumps around this racetrack, and Blaney is just determined to get to that free pass position. He's close to it. Ty Dillon's in 12th for that free pass. Blaney has been nowhere close to leading the lap all day, but he is in the free pass position late. Hoping for another caution to get back on the lead lap. This time he's not going to have to worry about Ty Dillon getting back around him. Right on that left rear corner panel of Chase Elliott trying to get back up there. Meanwhile, battle for the lead between Alex Bowman and Eric Almirola heats up. They're side by side for the lead. Bowman on the top trying to pinch. More in the middle lane there in 1 and 2 as he tried to pinch down the 10 of Almirola. Almirola, who won stage 2, has really picked up the pace in the second half here as a stronger car after the engine failure to Truex knocking him out of the race earlier. There's actually 18 laps to go, with Blaney still, of course, being a lap down. Blaney to the outside through 1 and 2. And he started to find a little bit of speed on the outside in 1 and 2 there over the course of the last run. I don't think 3 and 4 he quite has the speed up there compared to 1 and 2, but it's definitely up there in 1 and 2. But 8 cautions total on the night. It isn't impossible for there to be a 9th. He had his marks perfectly in the bottom through 3 and 4 there. And he's doing all he can right now. Just doesn't quite have that track position. The sooner the caution comes out, the better for Blaney. Meanwhile, Almirola, Bowman, still battling for the lead way up at the front of the field. 15 laps to go now. Blaney overdrove 3 and 4 that time. He drove in way too deep. Austin Dillon trying to go for position on Denny Hamlin as they're inside the top 10 right now. 14 to go. Laps winding down quick here at Vegas. Again, for any of you just joining in, after I lost connection there, my phone's on the charger, I'm not able to read your guys' comments, so if anybody new has joined since the start of the race today, again, thanks for everybody joining in or that are returning from the previous stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Like for a moment there, Blaney was starting to catch Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin. Now, not so much. And even with fresh tires, I mean, he gets through the field for 5 laps. He runs quick, but again, I mean, just the long run speed is just not there. Even with 25 lap fresher tires, which is insane, especially on this track, but goes to show he's just been lacking in speed all day. But you wonder, again, another caution, he'd get to be on the lead lap. That'd be remarkable of itself, just to come back from 2 laps down, back to finishing on the lead lap, and nonetheless, he'd pit again. He'll have fresher tires again. What can he do from that point? And despite the top 2 battling, they're still pulling away from third on back. Bowman and Almirola looking both for their 3rd career win in the Cup Series, but most importantly, for a win to get into the playoffs. Even though we're only in the 2nd race of the year, you never know what could happen over the next 24 races before that postseason starts. Ten laps to go here at Vegas. Lap traffic will become a factor for the leaders up there at whatever point in time they catch them if we do stay green to the finish. They haven't caught them yet. Everybody can easily make it on fuel the rest of the way as well, as we also mentioned. Only 10 laps left for Blaney, but again, he is a lap down in that 12th position. Austin Dillon and Denny Hamlin have been trading that spot back and forth as well. Not sure exactly what position they're battling for, but they are both on the lead lap inside the top 10. Logano's even worked his way past Chase Elliott. Remember, Joey Logano restarted at the rear of the lead lap. And he's even closing in on Blaney, who also restarted back there, but Blaney on 25 lap fresher tires. Ryan just does not have the long run speed in the race car. 6 laps to go this time by. Likely going to stay out of his teammate Joey Logano's way here. That middle lane now rises up the track, going to give Logano the bottom. Joey's got a fast car. And I think there's a good chance he could even challenge for the win if we get another caution. But Blaney overdrove 3 and 4 that time. Five to go. No sign of the leaders, Bowman and Almirola, but they are back there. Blaney loose off of turn number 2. Matt DiBenedetto as well, closer and closer to that rear bumper of Ryan Blaney. Blaney doesn't have to race him to the finish either, not for position. He's got about 4 seconds back to Ty Dillon for the free pass spot if we get a yellow here in the last couple laps. Overdrives 3 and 4 again there. 2 laps to go, this time by at the line. And he got really loose on the bottom also. Benedetto flies around the outside. The leaders get to the white flag. The next flag will end the race, whether it is the yellow or the checker. Almirola and Bowman were battling for the lead, the last we knew of. They've got to be back to the line by now. The white flag is in the air. 1 lap to go here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the second race of the season. Here for NASCAR Heat 5 for this final Cup Series season of Heat 5. Disappointment after a pretty good Daytona 500 run for Ryan Blaney, in which he led the most laps, finished top 5, but 2 races, 2 different winners. Eric Jones won the Daytona 500. We're about to see who won at Las Vegas for the second race. It was either Alex Bowman or Eric Almirola. Blaney will bring it home in 12th place here today. But most importantly, we're about to find out who just won the race at the line through the entirety of this one here today. Eric Almirola goes on to win the race by about a half a second over Alex Bowman. Lap traffic played a factor at the end. So Almirola gets his first win of the year. He also won Stage 2. Truex, who won Stage 1, blew an engine in the race. We'll take a look at your top 10 here. Almirola first, Bowman second, Keselowski, Eric Jones, your Daytona 500 winner, and fourth. Ryan Newman rounds out the top 5, followed by Harvick, Kenseth, Austin Dillon, Hamlin, and Logano to round out the top 10. Just 11 cars finished on the lead lap today, and 8 cautions total in today's race as well. Again, we brought it home in 12th with Ryan Blaney, and we had a handful of DNFs here tonight. 5 of them to be exact. Daniel Suarez, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex Jr., again, as mentioned, your Stage 1 winner. Michael McDowell and Timmy Hill all failed to finish today's race. Eric Jones will now take over the points lead 2 races into the season. Pretty good for him. Get the chat up here at the end of the race, unfortunately, but Nathan Frago, also welcome to the stream. Yes, I did comment on it. But, anyway, yeah. So Eric Jones is the points leader here. Blaney falls back to 6. He came in as the points leader after the 500, despite not winning. He scored the most stage points that day. Still no playoff points through the first 2 races, but not a concern this early in the season, at least right now, as long as he gets it going here soon. And all 3 Penske cars inside the top 6, so a good run for them as well. It was a crazy race at times, kind of a mellow final stage to the race today, but it was Eric Almirola who ended up getting the victory. Fast lap was ran by Truex again. He had the fastest car, but Almirola led the most laps, 123 of the 267 laps led for him today. We did not lead a single lap in this race, but that is going to be it here for this one. Subscribe for more daily NASCAR content. Hit the like button down below if you enjoyed the race, the commentary, the video in general. And I'll see you guys post-race analysis video coming up later on tonight. Next full race live stream will be for NASCAR Heat 5 tomorrow. Truck Series racing at Las Vegas, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be the start time for that one. So thanks everybody for joining here tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And enjoy the race as always.